All right, thanks. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live streaming from Peterborough, Healthy Planet Arena, home of the Junior Pete's AAA Hockey and Fleming College. Stars in black tonight to start us off for this Peterborough Ice Cats tournament against the Cornwall Typhoons. The Typhoons, another weather event after facing off against the Cyclones earlier this week. Stars are shining bright tonight in black. And we're off early with McDonald deep in the Cornwall zone. Back to Ferguson and Sesk. Finding Thompson in front for Sugachev. Back to McDonald in the corner. Ferguson, neutral zone, sends it back in. Stars chasing down low. McDonald, quick pass in front for Thompson, a bit ahead. Bergeron recovers on the blue line. Quick pass on the Cornwall line change. McDonald with the drop pass to Bergeron on the attack now with Bond on the right side. Bergeron circling behind the net. Bergeron with some patience. Pass to Dunlop, D-to-D with Gauthier on the point. Quick pass in front. Back in the neutral zone. Dunlop, backhand pass off the boards for Bong. In the corner, Bong looking for Bond on the breakout. Gauthier chasing. Puck is cleared. Gauthier forcing the play to the right side with Bong. Bergeron with a snapshot from the point to the right side. Bond in front, back to Bong on the blue line. Stars on the change. Fresh legs. Quick in the first period. Houston sends in the corner for Hatfield. Hatfield in front for Roberts. Tam. With Roberts. Hatfield behind the net. Back to Roberts in the left corner. Roberts with some fancy passing to Hatfield. Hatfield with a backhand in front for Houston. Roberts stops the breakout. Back to Tam on the blue line. Neutral zone. Ferguson back checking behind the Nadeau net. Ferguson for Hatfield. Cornwall on the shot. From the wrist shot. Save Nadeau. Another slap shot from the point. Oh, what a bullet that was. Shot blocked by Hatfield. Back for Tam in the red corner. And Ferguson clears it in neutral zone. Hatfield chasing, putting pressure on the play. Back for Roberts. And Tam on the blue line. For McDonald in front of the Stars bench. And Sesk sends it in. McDonald chasing with Sugachev. Sugachev back to McDonald on transition. For Thompson, left corner. Turnover. Cornwall on the attack. Sugachev to Thompson. Thompson looking for McDonald on the right side. Thompson intercepts behind the net. Thompson for McDonald in front. Typhoons recovering. Intercepted by Sugachev. Bergeron on the point. Bergeron, wrist shot on target. Rebound for Sugachev. Backhand pass in front for McDonald. Save. Cornwall on the breakout. Cornwall off pass on the 2-on-1. Quick shot. Blocker save Nadeau. Dunlop for Gauthier on the breakout. Gauthier with some time, some speed on the left side. Gauthier skates it in. Back for Bond, picking it up. Bond, high circles, drops it to Dunlop. Dunlop beat a D to Tam. Tam with a wrist shot. On target for Bond! What a goal for the Stars. Up 1-0, Stars. Goal by Bond, assisted by Tam. Stars up 1-0 early in the first period against the Cornwall Typhoons. Might I say, the Cornwall A team, might say. This is an A tournament, folks, in Peterborough. Tall order for the Stars this weekend. Nothing we can accomplish. Here we go. Roberts, neutral zone with Houston in front of Stars bench. Ferguson, quick pass for Hatfield. For Roberts. Off the boards, physical play, dumping it in, delayed offside. Stars going in. Cornwall on the attack. Ferguson picks it up in the corner. Back for Sesk. Pivots, change directions to the other side. Hatfield helping out behind the net. Nadeau hugging her posts for Roberts in front. Cornwall with a shot, blocked by Ferguson. Ferguson to Houston. Oh, that was offside, ref. For Cornwall. Back for Sesk. Over to Roberts. Off the glass. Cornwall now with some momentum. Shot blocked by Houston for Hatfield. Hatfield and Roberts. Roberts gets tied up. Sesk on the blue line for Roberts. And Sukachev on the attack. Cornwall dumping it in again. Back to Sesk. Backhand pass for Dunlop, calling for it. Good communication. Sukachev. Backhand pass for Thompson on the left wing. Thompson finds McDonald in the neutral zone. Collision in the middle. It's the McDonald freight train. Cornwall getting the penalty on that one, but clock. You got to get out of the way when McDonald is coming full steam. Sukachev off the face-off. Back to Dunlop. Puck is out. This is the Stars power play. Bergeron. Backhand pass for Thompson. Perfectly executed breakout. Thompson now on the one-on-one. Thompson with the shot for McDonald in the right corner. Bergeron now on the attack. Bergeron behind the net. Circling, high circles, some time. Backhand pass for Sukachev. Sukachev, shots. Oh, looking for the top shelf on net. Back for Dunlop again. Dunlop back to Sukachev. In the left corner with McDonald. Got a piece of it. Bergeron on the pinch. Keeps the puck down low on this power play. Bergeron recovers. Hard pass for Thompson. Thompson looking for the right corner. Glove save. Sukachev with the rebound just over the net. Cornwall clearing it out. Stars changing in a hurry. icing on the blade. Ham in the corner defending. Bootsy helping out in front of the net. Shot saved by Nadeau. Bootsy gets it out over to Bond on the fast break. Long and Bond on the attack. Bootsy in the right corner. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson with a nice wrist snapshot from the point. Tam back to Bootsy. Bootsy in the left corner. Pass in front for Bond. Looking for Vaughn. Back to Bootsy in the corner. Bootsy back to Tam. Tam shot block. Tam again on net for the rebound. Puck is cleared. Penalty over. 5-on-5 hockey. Oh, another delayed call. Stars getting a penalty. Stars up 1-0 with 2 minutes. 5 seconds left in the first period. Gonna get a chance to test that penalty kill. Roberts, Hatfield. Bergeron and Cesc defending. Stars. Shot. Blocked in front. And Roberts slaps it out. Hatfield on the chase. Could be first on the puck down low. Hatfield with momentum. Pins the puck in the corner. Long pass for Cornwall on the breakout. Cesc defending in the corner. Roberts helping out. Stars deploying the box formation on this penalty kill. Hatfield clears it, keeping Cornwall on the outside and out of the danger zone. Cornwall on the attack. Shot in front, save Nadeau, solid butterfly save. Loose puck in front, Tam defending, back to Dunlop in the corner. In front, intercepted by Tam. Tam takes it to the corner, gets tied up. Houston helping out. Houston flips it up high for McDonald. 2 seconds left in the first. Stars up 1-0 after 1 period against the Cornwall Typhoon 18 here in Peterborough. great first period to start us off here in the Peterborough Tournament. By the Stars up 1-0. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. And let's stay out of the box. Sugachev wins it back to Sesk. Sesk dumps it in. McDonald. Sugachev in the neutral zone. Back to Ferguson and Sesk behind the Nado net. Sesk pivots. Sesk defending in the corner. Back to the other side for McDonald. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson over to McDonald on breakout. Neutral zone. Recovered by Cornwall. Sukachev sends it in on target. Line change. Back for Dunlop. Coming back fast. Pausing behind the net. Having a look at the breakout. For Bond. Bond circles back. Thompson off the boards. Getting it out. Over to McDonald on the chase. Stars are changing. Very quick shifts by the Stars at the beginning of the second period. Icing on Cornwall. On for Vaughn on the right. Back to Bergeron in the neutral zone. Icing, offside. Vaughn sends it in for Vaughn. The Gauthier on the left side. Bergeron in the corner with Vaughn. Cornwall from the point. High shot, blocked by Bergeron. That's gotta hurt. Bergeron carries on to Vaughn. Vaughn and Gauthier, neutral zone. Vaughn. Over to Dunlop. Back to Gauthier on the breakout. Gauthier on the left side. Gauthier. Sends it in. Long on the attack. Cornwall, left side. Shot. Blocked by Ferguson. Vaughn. Ferguson. Off the boards for Hatfield. Roberts chasing. Hatfield first on the puck. Roberts behind the net. In front for Hatfield. Ferguson picks it up from the point. Neutral zone now, picked up by Tam. Glad to see Tam back on the ice. For Houston, over to Roberts. Hatfield. High stick on the puck. Whistle on the play. Roberts with some physical play in front of the benches. Hatfield over to Tam. Hatfield on the curl. Cornwall intercepts. Cornwall in front. Picked up by Hatfield and over to Houston. Houston sends it up the middle. Roberts picks it up in the middle with Hatfield on the 2-on-2. Roberts breaking, sending it in. Hatfield, right corner behind the net. Over to Thompson on the left. Back to Bergeron. Nice give and go. Back to Thompson. Hatfield. Thompson. Thompson off the backhand in the circles. Left side. Back behind the net. That's wrong. Over to Houston. Thompson forechecking with Sukachev. Stars keeping the puck. McDonald. Penalty called on the Stars. So another penalty kill for the Stars, up 1-0, 7 minutes, 32 seconds left in the second period. McDonald on the face-off, back to Sesk. McDonald, Thompson. McDonald getting it out. Sesk sends it down. McDonald forechecking hard. McDonald almost drawing a call there. Close, but no cigar. Cornwall on the attack. Bergeron pokes the puck away, recovers, sends it hard off the glass and out of the zone. Puck is out. 1 minute left in the penalty. That was a McDonald for checking hard, forcing the Cornwall goalie to play the puck. McDonald sends it back in. Bond now pressing. Bond staying high. Bond, neutral zone. Oh, almost for Bond, but almost got away. Cornwall dumping it in. Dunlop off the boards. Cornwall with the shot, save. Nadeau. Tam clearing it. And the puck is out. Bond got a piece of it. Neutral zone. And Cornwall dumping it in. Not much of a Cornwall power play. And Dunlop flips it all the way down. Oh, in time for Sukachev. He could have caught that. Sukachev chasing. Oh. Sukachev allowed some pressure and a little snow job on the Cornwall goaltender. Hatfield wins it over to Gauthier on the left side. Getting tied up. Hatfield supporting Gauthier from the back, behind the net. Back to Houston. Houston sends it in. Gauthier for checking. Hatfield. Gauthier putting pressure in the corner, forcing the play. Back to Hatfield. Back to Sesk in the neutral zone. Off the boards. Gauthier sends it in. And Cornwall now on the attack, dumping it in. Roberts. Cornwall on the attack, on the 2-on-2. Skating it in. Low shot to the left. Save Nadeau. Back to Roberts. Back to Ferguson. Cornwall from the point. Intercepted by Sesk. Sesk cross-ice pass for McDonald. Another penalty on the Stars. Stars totally outplaying, outmuscling this Cornwall Typhoons 18. Another penalty kill. Subachev back to Bergeron. Thompson putting pressure on the points. Dunlop in the left corner. Shot blocked by Thompson for Subachev. Subachev clears it all the way down. Thompson putting pressure. Subachev staying high. That's it. Subachev almost getting the puck away. Oh! A penalty kill. Thompson putting pressure on the blue line, forcing the play. Cornwall with a low shot. Save Nadeau. Cornwall now behind the net. Dunlop. Bergeron in front defending. Quick shot. Shot in front. Save Nadeau. Rebound. Right corner. Cornwall now getting their power plays money's worth. Shot. Save Nadeau. And the puck is out. Long pass for Cornwall. That's an icing, ref. Icing it is. Bond off the face-off, pushing it behind the Cornwall net. Gauthier forcing the play. Cornwall now skating it in. High shot, save Nadeau. Loose puck in front for Ferguson. Back to Bond behind the net. Hard along the boards and out of the zone. Stars. Penalty kill. Bond intercepts with Gauthier in the neutral zone. Bond behind the net. Gets tied up.
What's the hug stick on that?
Penalty over. Back at even strength. Bond in the high circles. Cornwall dumping it out. Back for Tam on the blue line. D for Ferguson. Ferguson, quick pass for Vong on the right side. A bit ahead. Whistle on the play. Icing. Roberts off the face-off for Hatfield. Cornwall now on the point. Shot up high, blocked. Back for Roberts. Left corner. Roberts over to Bergeron. Hatfield. Tam. Houston. Cornwall still on the point. Cesc defending behind the net. Bergeron as well. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Roberts. Roberts trying to find Hatfield on the breakout. Cornwall sends it back in. Save Nadeau. Back to Bergeron in the corner. Loose puck again. Shot in front. Save Nadeau. Back to Houston. Houston. Another shot. Wide this time for Cornwall. Getting a bit of momentum here to finish the second period. Bergeron still at it in the corner. Winning the battle. Hard off the boards for Houston. Blocked in front by Cesc. Cesc and Houston battling for the puck. There's a lot of lumber being thrown out tonight. Hatfield putting pressure, forcing the play. Back to Cornwall and into the neutral zone and back to Cesc. Cesc recovers. Hard off the boards. Roberts to Subachev. Subachev. Shot on net. Rebound for Houston. Save Cornwall. Two seconds left in the period. 2 seconds to get a quick face-off and a quick shot. Sukachev pushing it back. Stars still up 1-0 after 2 periods. A lot of clapping, cheering going on the Cornwall bench. A lot of energy. Interesting. A lot of penalties, a lot of indiscipline for the Stars. So playing, on a penalty kill, tough to get your timing, your groove, to get your systems going. But still up 1-0. Hopefully, we'll get a more stable sense of playing, at even strength and getting more offense. It's Friday night, first game of the tournament, but like most tournaments, I think it's important to get the goal count up. So anything we can do to get more goals tonight would help us on Sunday, so we can stay out of the box and get some more offense. And we're back, folks. Starting the third period. Stars up 1-0. Tam in the corner. Back for Dunlop. So Thompson on the breakout. Finds Sukachev with some speed on the breakout. Sukachev looking for McDonald on the right. Cornwall got a piece of it. Turnover again in the neutral zone. Sukachev sends it in. I think. Cornwall now in the corner. Can defending. Loose puck in front. Intercepted by Sukachev. Over to Thompson. Sukachev and Tan down low. Sukachev. There's a stick thrown out. McDonald working on the right side. From the point now. Cornwall shot. Ooh, blocked in front by Tam. Again, along the boards for Cornwall. Intercepted by Sukachev. Shot in front. Blocked by Dunlop. Another shot. Picked up by Tam and over to Thompson. Thompson getting it out of the Stars' territory. Dunlop over to Tam. Vaughn for Thompson on the breakout. Cornwall on the attack. Ferguson defending. For Bond now with some time. Space. Bond on the move. One-on-one. Going right. Shot from the corner. Bond arriving. Back to Sesk. Sesk with a shot. Blocked. Bond for Bond. Bond. Left corner. Drop pass in front for Gauthier. Oh, what a save. Back to Bond. Ferguson. Gauthier off the boards in front of the benches. Back to Gauthier. Back pass for Ferguson. Cross ice for Vong in the neutral zone. Hatfield to Gauthier. Gauthier back to Hatfield on the give and go. Sesk intercepts over to Roberts. Roberts and Hatfield on the 2-on-2. Roberts, quick shot, blocked in front. Dunlop, hunting Hatfield. Dunlop behind the net. Hatfield helping out. Houston on the right side. Houston and Bergeron defending in the corner. Cornwall on the left point. Winds up. Shot. Save Nadeau. Another rebound. Shot. Wide. Hatfield on the breakout. Hatfield, Houston. Cornwall on the right side. The Dunlop. Shot. Save Nadeau. Puck is out. Whistle on the play. Sukachev off the face-off. Neutral zone. McDonald on the right side. Ferguson intercepts on the blue. Back to Tam. Tam behind the Nadeau net. Tam pivots, changing directions. To McDonald. Cornwall off the point. Back into neutral. Dumping it in. Back to Tam. Tam for Ferguson. Ferguson looking for Thompson off the boards. Loose puck in front. McDonald intercepts. McDonald on the move with Thompson. McDonald on the right side. Thompson in front. Sukachev up high. McDonald circling. High circles. Finding Ferguson on the point. Shot by Ferguson! What a goal! Quick shot by Ferguson from the point. Assisted by McDonald. Stars up 2-0. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in third period. Go Stars.
Okay, girls, get it back. Never outside.
On. Over the Bond. Sesk. Bond and Sesk battling it out in the right corner. Sesk over to Bergeron. Bergeron along the boards for Gauthier. Gauthier, cross-ice pass for Bond in the neutral. Bond in front of the bench. Bond and Gauthier on the blue line. Gauthier intercepts on the move. Gauthier skates it in left corner for Bond, cutting hard to the net. Bond behind the net. Bond in front for Gauthier. Gauthier behind the net. Sesk sends it back in. Bergeron intercepting on the other side. Sesk on the attack, sends it in. Loose puck in front of the Cornwall goalie. Hatfield for checking. Houston in front of the net. With Roberts. Cornwall breaking out. Bergeron behind the net. Looking for Houston on the breakout. Houston and Hatfield battling off the boards in front of the Stars bench. Ooh. Good God. Dishing out the lumber. Sukuchev off the face-off. Cornwall behind the net. Dunlop defending with Tam. Tam with some physical play in the corner. Sukuchev helping out. Sukuchev hard off the boards for McDonald. Back to Tam. Back to McDonald. McDonald on the breakout. Finding Thompson on the left. Back for Tam on the point. Tam with a wrist shot. Just to the left. Sukuchev steals the puck. Drop pass. Back to McDonald. On the ring up line. Back to Dunlop on the point. Over to Tam. B to D. Tam with the backhand down low in the right corner for McDonald. McDonald pivots. Skates toward the net. Shot. Just wide. Neutral zone. Cornwall on the attack, dumping it in. Hard along the boards for Tam. Tam back to Dunlop behind the net on the other side. Dunlop for Gauthier. Gauthier to Bond. Bond on the curl. Bond and Bond on 2-on-2. Bond with some speed. Cutting hard to the net. Bond trying to go 5-hole. Rebound for Vaughn. Save Cornwall. Bond wins it back for Gauthier. Gauthier in the left corner. With Bond supporting Bong on the right side. Ferguson pinching it. Back for Bond, covering on the point. High wrist shot for Bond. Bullet, just wide. Gauthier intercepts, sends it in. Cornwall on the breakout. Cornwall heading to the left corner. Sesk. Pins the puck over to Roberts behind the net. Roberts gets stick from behind. And Tam clears it in the neutral zone. Houston clearing it for Hatfield. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson looking for Houston. Back to Sesk. Sesk. Defending in the right corner. Cornwall now and behind the net. Sesk defending. Cornwall from the point. Loose puck. Save. Now go. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Houston. Houston behind the net. For Hatfield and Roberts. Sesk finds Roberts. Roberts dumps it in. Stars changing. McDonald. Back to Dunlop on the point. For Thompson in the left corner. Thompson behind the net. Sukachev arriving on the right side. Back to Bergeron on the point. D to D for Dunlop. Dunlop for Thompson. Thompson back to Dunlop on the point. Dunlop with wrister on net. Save, Cornwall. McDonald seals the puck away, heading to the net. Shot. McDonald again. Right side, shot on net. Rebound. McDonald draws the penalty, gets a stick to the head. This will be a Stars power play. After a nice rush and a few shots by McDonald, drawing the penalty in front of the net. Stars heading to the power play. Up 2-0. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the game. Bond on the face-off for Gauthier. Gauthier back to Bond. And Cornwall sending it down. Tam recovers behind the Nadeau net. Stops behind the net for the power play breakout. Over to Gauthier. Back to Bond. Ferguson. Hard pass to Bond. Bond skates it in. Back to Tam. Tam to Gauthier on the left side. Gauthier finds Bond on the curl. Bond. Gauthier. Bond. Quick shot by Bond. A bit high. Into the stands. Over the glass. Hatfield back to Roberts in the right corner. Roberts. Hatfield getting that puck. Hatfield back to Bergeron on the point. Bergeron back to Roberts on the power play. Roberts in front for Houston. Got tied up. Back to Sesk. Sesk now on the attack. Behind the net with Roberts. Sesk. Backhand pass in front. Back to Sesk. Sesk. Back to Bergeron on the point. Cross-ice pass for Houston. And Hatfield. Cornwall clearing it. Last minute of play in the third period. Stars up 2-0. Quick shot from the point. Save Nadeau. Sesk on the move. Back for Roberts behind the net. Roberts, dangerous, gets taken down, draws the call, got tripped there. Dangerous plays at the end of the game. Face off back in Cornwall territory. Stars with a 2-player advantage for 6 seconds. 32 seconds left in the game. Sukachev back for Tam. Tam with a wrister looking in the right corner. Just wide. Back for Thompson. Thompson. Cornwall player back in. Stars still on the power play. 5-on-4 for 20 seconds. Thompson keeps it in. Cornwall getting it out on the 1-on-1. Shot blocked by Dunlop. Thompson, Sukachev, Dunlop gets it out. Back in the neutral zone. And that's the end of the game, folks. Stars win it 2-0. Game 1 of the Peterborough Ice Cats tournaments. Stars are feeling good, starting to find their groove, staying out of the box, enjoying a few power plays to finish the game, finding the back of the net. We are heading back to the hotel, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, live from Peterborough. Merci. Bonsoir.